All right, Adam. I think it's time.
Yeah.
We got to talk about Bear Creek.
All right. So, welcome back to Stovepipe TV. This is in my opinion, a dreaded video in a way. So we're talking about Bear Creek. Um, and this is going to be strictly my experience because I don't think you own anything from Bear Creek.
Mm-mm.
I own, obviously, we have a few rifles here that are either half Bear Creek or all Bear Creek. Um, so if you guys saw in the last video, insert keyholing clip.
That thing went in sideways, bro.
Okay, now insert keyholing clip number 2. Bro, I think this thing
I
is
think it's
shooting them
keyholing.
sideways. Do we insert keyhole clip number 3? That was a good hit. And it's definitely sideways.
Yeah. You need to maybe rethink this.
As you can see, the AR-22, mind you, SPR, by the way, so nobody flips out. I put a 7.5-inch barrel. It went from a 16-inch barrel to a 7.5-inch barrel, and keyholing so bad. Took it home later that night. That was, let's get dates. Let's get dates because this video is gonna go up. So it was the 18th.
Yep.
That we did that video. Took it home, broke the gun down, looked down the barrel, and we'll insert picture of inside of barrel. So it looks like there was a lot of lead fouling, as what I originally saw.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let me just try and clean it like an average person would do. Went to put a 22 caliber labeled 22 caliber brush down the barrel to get a lot of those big heavy lead chunks off, and it got stuck.
It would not budge. If you saw what we had to do to get that thing out.
That's right. The cleaning rod, we bent the cleaning rod trying to either ram it in or ram it out because it got stuck midway in the barrel. And it's very weird because it was like right in the middle of the barrel. Like the front 2 inches of the barrel were good and the last 2 inches of the barrel were good, but the middle it was almost like it was down to like a .20 caliber.
Maybe even smaller than that. It was
like a
tight.
17 HMR or something.
Yeah.
But so that's why during the video all of the rounds were keyholing. Is the bullet was going down the barrel, hitting that restriction, turning into like
and it was shearing off part of the bullet. You can see that in some of the clips. Where we found it in the flour. You can see just half, like a whole side of the bullet as it's turning in the rifling is just sheared off.
Yep. And so we decided it's time to return this. Now, food for thought, I guess you would say. I have never returned anything on the internet that I can think of.
Not even like an Amazon return?
No Amazon returns. No, like, I think I've only ever gotten one thing wrong from Amazon, and it was like, just deal with it because it was like $5 part or something. So I wasn't too sure about how to go with this. So the first thing I did was I contacted Bear Creek through their warranty service. I sent them an email. We'll drop the email here that I sent.
I hope they can hear these frogs. They're going crazy down there at the pond.
We're going to take care of them. But anyway, so send them an email. That was technically, it was Sunday morning. It was like really early. It was like 1 or 2 Sunday morning. That would have been
the 19th.
The 19th. So places like Bear Creek, I automatically assume they're not open on the weekends. That's just kind of a thing.
This is your government ordered. You're overstimulated, so you need a shooting break.
So that 20th, the Monday, the next day, they emailed me back with my warranty had been approved or whatever. They were gonna return. They were gonna return the barrel and replace it. They sent me a FedEx like packing slip. That Monday afternoon, I went and shipped it off, and that packing slip they sent me, I had a tracking number with it. So I was like, that Monday after I got off work or whatever, I went and looked up that tracking number, and it was already on its way. It was going to be there Tuesday. So I checked it Tuesday, and it had been signed and approved or received. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to get an email back from them. They're going to let me know, hey, what happened? What's going on? What's the status? Anything? Wednesday morning, I woke up, which would have been the 22nd. I got an email from FedEx saying that I had a package on my way. And I haven't ordered anything this week. So I was like, well, maybe that's the barrel, and clicked on the link and saw where it was coming from, and it was the barrel that they were returning. And still, this is now the 23rd. I've got the barrel. It took a day to get here. And I have yet to hear anything from Bear Creek. I mean, granted, it would have been nice to know, to be like, hey, when they sent out that packing slip information, maybe I'm being too picky, but it would have been nice to know, like, hey, received your barrel, your replacement's on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just something from them instead of FedEx. But, because I feel like a lot of people might not have their FedEx linked like that.
Right.
I don't know. But anyway, so got the barrel today. We're recording on a Thursday. It's I don't like doing Thursdays. It feels weird. Still one more day.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna shoot this thing for the first time. Some things actually have changed. I had this Swamp Fox actually came in the day of the video. And I didn't have it in time before we did the video, so you guys didn't get to see it. But this is its hopefully final adjustment, other than when the suppressor gets approved.
Yeah,
but
the Bear Creek Red Dot was an interesting.
Yeah, I should have brought that out here too. Honestly, that's the thing. So that's why we have everything out here. The barrel, that 7.5 inch 22 barrel, is the only bad thing I've gotten from them. Now this 20-inch upper, it's a heavy fluted upper, is also from Bear Creek. It's a side charger, and if you may notice, everything up here has a different handguard. That is my biggest complaint with Bear Creek. I absolutely hate their handguards.
They're pretty gross.
I think that also is just really comes down to a personal preference at the end of the day. But both of these, this one is a 10-inch Foxtrot mic handguard, and this one is a 15-inch Foxtrot mic handguard. I love those handguards. Are amazing. They're extremely lightweight. The lockup on them is pretty nice. And then the 50. This is a complete Bear Creek rifle, upper and lower, with a BCM railed handguard. And I will say the only problem I've ever had out of this is magazine related. It's nothing to do with the rifle.
Yeah, that just comes from the fact that they're Stanag mags that you've trimmed to fit the chode of a cartridge.
We'll show a clip of that mag here in a second. I think I've got one over there. And then the only problem I ever had out of this rifle was the binary trigger.
Yeah,
it was the hammer spring on the binary trigger. But again, nothing to do with the upper. I haven't. We had another friend break a firing pin in an upper.
Yeah.
In a Bear Creek upper. But I mean, other than that, it's all little tiddly stuff. Like, for the price, it's cheaper to buy one of these complete, put the parts you want on it, and you still come out on top, and then have extra parts.
I mean, the barrels might not be like a BCM like barrel or a Cold Hammer Forge FN barrel or
Chrome
anything, but like
they work. I mean,
well, that's a fair statement.
Because I mean, the complete 50 was under $450. I got it on a Black Friday sale. I don't remember what this upper was. This was like one of the very first AR-15 rifles I built. That was a couple years ago. So, and then this 22 has been in and out of parts, and have a problem with not leaving things alone. But I say, so I have yet to shoot this rifle, and I say let's see if the barrel's fixed.
Yeah. I think that might be the best gun out here on the table.
Stick them up. We can give them a rundown.
How it's done.
Oh, you like your Black Dog Machine mags? You got a CMMG mag? Oh man. Okay.
Damn, you really fucked that up.
Do it all day. All right, so we're gonna send the first rounds to this barrel. This is a box of Remington Thunderbolts. This is a box I know works. This is what we shot out of the Kel-Tec. So there's no, because we were at one point thinking it was ammo related.
Yeah.
But this will definitely, we know this ammo is good. Also, with the Bear Creek upper, in case you guys didn't know, this thing takes all the CMMG conversion mags. This is the Gen 2, Gen 3, whatever the new 22 mags are. It feeds. This optic is not sighted in at all, and it's a new barrel. So it we're just gonna go for a group and hopefully no keyholes in this cardboard.
Those look like circles to me.
Let's take a look. So there is 5 shots and there are 5 circles in a, I don't know, a group. So I was aiming obviously about here, but like I said, nothing is sighted in at all. Okay. Let's sight it in and we'll have some fun with it.
Sounds good.
So we've got what, about 150 through here so far?
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be running pretty good. I've got a few different types of ammo I've always wanted to try out and just see if there's any other brands. I did this a while back and found that the Thunderbolts are the only thing that would actually somewhat cycle through here. So
first up, control group.
Yep, control Thunderbolts. I don't know. We'll shoot half the mag accurately, and then the other half we're just gonna mag dump. We've got the optic somewhat sighted in. It'd help if I charge it. Flawless. That was 25. And also, by the way, these are Black Dog machining. That's what I thought. These are like replacements for CMMG mags. They're a little bit cheaper. You can get translucent ones or all black ones.
Next up, these are Herder's 36 grain plated hollow points. It's Cabela's brand.
Here, I'll let you shoot these. Let you have some fun. The handguard, by the way, is getting a little spicy.
Yeah, it's a little bit warm. Oh.
Okay.
Stovepipe.
Well, he said it. He said it. Wait, he said it. He said it. He said it.
It did feed the other one, but it did not eject that one.
But those are also 36 grains.
Yeah, these are a little bit lighter. That one looks good.
You just got jammed.
Oh. Failure to extract. Oh no, that fed. It just light primer striker, guys. Pick that up.
Yeah, good luck.
It's right here.
So
very
22.
Light. It looked like it smacked it.
It smacked it.
Yeah.
Another half stovepipe.
You got one in the chamber.
I don't think these are the... That's it.
All right. So note to self.
Herder's 36 grain.
These also do not run in the Kel-Tec at all.
Yeah.
They jam up in the magazine. They don't even make it out of the magazine. I don't know why I'm putting that in my pocket. Like I'm gonna take it home with me. All right.
These are 40 grain Winchester Wildcat, also plated hollow points. But the hollow points a little less
on those bullets. Like look how crusty they are.
The hollow point's also not as deep on those, so it might feed better into the feed ramps. No idea.
Should look like a ballpoint pen. Okay. So Winchester Wildcats, 40 grain hollow points.
Yep.
Plated hollow points. I'm very interested to know what this plating. Cause I would be scared if we were to shot plated bullets through that other barrel. Okay. That probably was me. Let's see. Nope.
Binary does cause a problem every once in a while.
Nah, that was me. I rode the hammer home.
Pause.
And lock back. So Winchester's pretty good. So I think my replacement barrel is fixed. What do you say?
I think so. You want to take it back to the table and just go over your full experience with Bear Creek, just as a whole?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. I swear it's hotter than two rats fornicating in a wool sock behind a dryer in the middle of July out here.
Fornicating, the SAT word of the day.
I couldn't spell it.
I believe that.
Okay,
so what are your thoughts on Bear Creek as a company?
I think if you don't mind doing little nitpicky, like tightening handguard screws, I see that a lot.
Yeah.
Also with Bear Creek, I think if you're going to buy a abstract caliber, like a 410 shotgun upper,
350 Legend, 458
Yeah.
SOCOM, 6 ARC, 22 ARC they're bringing out sometime soon,
wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, the big ones I know of are the 410 shotgun and the 7.62. Now I say 7.62 is abstract. From what I've seen, and I don't own one personally, so I couldn't tell you, but a 7.62 seems extremely hard to get to feed reliably out of an AR.
It's also
And it
there's a
doesn't help.
lot of other problems with building a 7.62 AR, being the fact that the bolt face is just a hogged out 5.56 bolt,
Yeah,
and they're prone to cracking.
And the extractors
Yeah.
are been problems with. Like I said, as long as you're going to stick with, for example, a 5.56, I feel like you should have no problem. A 300
Yeah.
Blackout, you should have no problem. A 350 Legend, I probably wouldn't go with, just because the feed ramps on the barrel have to be right.
Yeah.
The magazines have to be right. There's a lot of things that have to work to get the straight wall cartridge to feed. I mean, I don't
think
regret my purchases.
Their twist rate on the 224 Valkyrie isn't like the preferred twist rate for most people, but no one shoots 224 Valkyrie anymore, so
True, I guess.
22 ARC just kind of blows it out the water anyway.
But like I said, I not mad at my purchases.
Yeah.
I get a lot of funny looks when people are like, "Oh, you got a Bear Creek," but then again, I have put a lot of time and more money than probably an average person.
More
would.
money than a Bear Creek should really.
Yeah.
They were fast.
You said what?
They were fast.
Yeah, the turnaround
Oh.
time for your RMA was
Less than a week.
Yeah.
So I can't really complain about that. Cameraman made a statement the other day that it's almost like they're too good at replacing parts.
Yeah, that is an observation you could make.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm happy with my purchase, and I think that's all that matters. It does what I need it to do. Like I said, I'm not defending my home with these. I'm not carrying these every day. I come out here and shoot them, and
Yeah.
we have fun with them. Because I mean, what do you need a binary and a 22 AR for?
Because it's fun.
Exactly.
I would like to see their new Glock 19 clone or Gen 3 Glock clone up against the PSA Dagger.
Be an interesting video. Might have to get that in the works.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap this video up. If you guys want a more in-depth overview of anything, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll come back out and do another video. We're not doing videos on Thursday anymore.
Thursday sucks. This was out of necessity.
Yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I have a
Boo.
busy weekend.
So, anyways, that's it for the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
It's tick season. I'm out here in shorts. I guess it's a good thing I like limes.